Welcome back on into another episode. We are back here at the castle and we are actually expanding this bad boy today. This castle needs an upgrade. We have spent some time over there in the forest building the blacksmith, the river, the bridge, the forest itself, and we kind of abandoned this castle after we built this. I love this beast and I kind of want more of it. So that's what we're going to do today. We are going to be expanding it. So I'm starting over here. We're just going to do a rough floor plan building of the walls using granite. We're not going to texture it. We're going to hopefully texture it next episode because I need to do a lot of brick gathering. But yeah, so where do we start? Right, let's I want to extend this front or this side bit here and I've messed up completely over here. So with the actual like corner bit here, I don't want another pillar. I actually kind of want to go a little bit more unique and I want a outwards, like kind of higher up tower. So like the lower bit, this will just be a normal corner that will come out to about here, I'd imagine. There'd be like a tower, like a cool little spire tower. Maybe the princess or someone will live in, I don't know. Boom. Okay, so just imagine these scaffolding blocks are like phantom blocks. They're not real, but eventually up higher up where we have the tall tower, they will be an actual block used, or shape of it at least. Let's extend this wall all the way down here. Kind of want the walls to come back this way a little bit. Building a castle with weird shapes are so complicated. So let's get these to meet. Okay, so this is where it meets. Okay, so there's our tower in place, and what we'll do is we will just link the circle up. There we go. We've got a perfect circle. Nice. But I want a back gate here at the back of the castle. So we're going to extend this side first. Nice. Okay, so we've got a big circle there, and then we need to connect it up to over there. So, 2 towers here. We're going to have a back gate to the castle. So we've got 2 entrances in, which is maybe a bad idea, but we'll find out. Fantastic work. Let's quickly pillar up, see what I think of the floor plan. So from up here, I kind of like it. We've got a lot of area to work with. We can have a nice keep in the center here. Nice big open area here. Although I do just feel like maybe needs a tower there. I'm not sure. Maybe a small tower and maybe something over here would really benefit as well. Oh, I think we'll go down and we'll test with it. I think that might be an idea. All right, we're going back up the pillar. I've done a bit of tinkering and I think this might be quite an epic floor plan. Yeah, I kind of like it. Okay, so how this is all going to work. Lower and lower. This is going to be same height as this. This is going to be one big area open. All the pillars obviously in the center on that floor plan. So the floor's going to go right there, as you can see where my cursor is. That's going to be like a floor. And then we're going to have a keep on top. I'm going to try and get some of these towers to be a little bit taller, match that kind of height. Yeah, over there is going to be a little bit lower. That's also going to have like a small keep on it or something. I'm thinking that area could be like a troops training ground maybe. We could have some targets and we can have some like barracks. That would be kind of cool. We're going to have a back gate here. And then we can have some little bits and bobs here for decorations later on. And we've got some waterlocked areas. And then I think over there we could have maybe a little boat dock next to the troops barracks. We've actually got a ton to do. This is going to be a big castle. It's going to be a big project. I'm so excited. I am excited. So we better start getting building on these walls because we got a lot of walls to do. All right. Well, let's get start on with building the walls. Let's get on with this. We're going to go into a very speedy, fun time lapse. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. We are out of granite. Look at how much we have done. We've added in the entirety of over here. This is going to be the little barracks area. This is going to be kind of where the troops will stay and stuff and prepare. And then next to it, we'll have a little docks. This main big bit behind me is just going to be the main bit of the keep. It's going to be really big and it's going to be awesome. And then on top, we're going to have the little keep house with like the little kingdom at the top of it where, like, you know, the royalty will stay in this castle area. And then this little bit here is going to be our back entrance. This actually technically might be the main entrance because the land, and then the other entrance we've got over there takes you over to Elverseden. But that is all well and good because I need to go get a buttload more granite. I'm estimating about 3 double chests worth of granite, maybe more. Let's go and dig our way for some more granite, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, yo! We have gotten all of our granite. We have got a good chunk of stuff here. So, we are going to get on with finishing up the rest of the castle. We need to do the walls. It's going to be a multi-part episode, so we're going to finish texturing it. I hope to get the floor in, because at the minute we've got a big old sky roof, and we need to get the little tops of the towers done to make it look a little bit nicer. But I'm going to quickly go sleep, and then we're going to get back into a speedy time-lapse of... I am so excited to be expanding this castle. Originally, if you watched the first video of this little mini-series of building the medieval area, I designed the castle based off of a fish ornament that I got in a fish tank. And I really like it. I think it looks really cool. I think I replicated it really nicely, but I think leaving it the way I had intended it based off of the ornament, I think was just not a done deal. I think it was not going to look awesome. And I think expanding this castle, I know we are only doing a very little bit today, but expanding this castle is going to be so fun and exciting and really just going to take it and change it in such an epic way. It's going to be so much bigger. We're going to be able to use it a little bit more. I'm hoping to store some villagers in here maybe. I need your guys' help and feedback with some ideas what to put in this castle, but I think it's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be so much cooler with it being bigger and being bolder, and it lets me try some new things. I want to try and add some roofs to some of the towers. We'll talk about more of that later, especially in the next video, but I'm excited. There's lots of things in my mind that I want to put onto this castle that I don't quite know how to explain right now, but yeah, in my mind, I have some visions for this castle, and it's gonna be freaking cool, dude. I'm so excited for this castle. I cannot wait to expand this and finish this project, because it is coming along so cool. Yeah, look. This place is looking a lot more square, castle-y. We've still got some holes over here, but you can kind of see into that courtyard area. So obviously all the interior stuff we are going to do at another point. That is not for today's episode. What we are going to do quickly before we wrap up today's video is just get this area looking a little bit more polished like we already have. So getting in the trims along the walls and on the top of the towers. I need to get up to the top of the tower first. Oh, no, I actually kind of need to remember how I did them. Back down we go. Okay, I think I can remember that. Okay, so let's start with obviously the first little tower bit and go boom, and then that goes up by 3 blocks. And we're gonna chunk that out into a like that. Sweet. Now we need to figure out a nice symmetry point to this build, because I do like the build to be even. So let's see, we can do 2. We can literally try and follow what the main entrance has. Do 2. And then if we do a 1. And then can we do a 2 in the center? We can! Oh, fantastic. It's almost like I planned this all along. I actually didn't. This has all been like freeballed and it's all coming together. Here is we basically just want a row of granite all the way along. Boom, 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 boom. And then in between we want this. Yeah, a bigger gap. That's fine. That works. I actually kind of like it. Cool. And then we just need to do over here. Oh god, we've got so many towers. We've even got these bits to do as well. Boom, there we go. We've got another set of turrets in. We are speeding through all of this. We still got lots to do, so let's do it. Look at that tower. What they call it? I think that like technical name is a portcullis. All in everywhere. We are looking business ready. This place is going to be so cool. I'm so excited. Lastly, we're going to leave this tower alone. Completely leave that alone. I think I'm just going to get in the main tower. I'm going to get that one done, slot it in, and then the rest of the towers we're going to do in the next episode, because we are going to texture it in the next episode, and we are also going to add in some cool towers, hopefully. Some towers with some roofs and some points and some flags and some epicness. I don't know what they're going to look like yet, but I need to think on it. But I'm excited. So let me know what you think down below, like what these towers could look like, what we could add. But yeah, I'm just going to get in that one done very quickly, and then yeah, it's a pretty epic episode. Gamers, we have done it. We have finished the towers. You can also see behind me, we have put in the floors very nicely. So the whole area is literally now just floored up. Floored it all in, floored it all going. Over here's been done as well. We've got these towers in and done. Looking good, looking good. The only towers I have left is that one over there and these two here. I want to do something different for them. I want to do something completely different for them. So I've left them. And also, this area is completely open and big. That is because we are going to be building something kind of cool here. I want the castle keep in the middle of this fortress. So I don't know quite how that's going to look. Don't know how it's going to come out. I'm a little bit nervous if I'm being honest. Whee! Oh, look at that clutch. That was pretty epic, to be fair. I just creamed my jorts. Yeah, look at that. Oh, wow. Okay, this is kind of cool with the extension. This feels a bit more like a castle is castling, but there is a lot to do in here. I need your guys' input though. Like, what do we add into the castle keep? I'm definitely thinking I want some villagers. I'm not thinking librarians because I'm going to put them in an actual library, but I was thinking maybe some masons, some weaponsmiths, and some armorers. So I think they could be quite cool to have in here, those three. But also just decorating. I think we need like a hall, some rooms just down here. Oh goodness, place kind of feel epic, but I definitely want to keep some villagers in here. I think that is my main aim with. But I am so pleased with what we have done today. So we are going to wrap up today's video there. I want to say a humongous thank you for checking out today's video, and if you did and you've made it this far, consider giving me a subscription and a like, man. Like, you clearly enjoyed it or something, like, just, you know what I'm saying? Just, but if you want to see more builds from me or in this world, check out the rest of the videos on the channel. Or if you're interested in seeing a new adventurous start, I began an adventure on Terraria. If you want to check that out, that will be on the screen right now for you to watch. But with that all said and done, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for checking out the video, and I will catch you in the next video where we will be finishing some more of this castle. Goodbye!